So I switched armors just because, we got to get a bad one in there at some point.
Oh dear.
You should have opened this with a squat next to the bonfire, implying you've been just taking a dump there for this entire time.
It's been a hard one.
So I know we've all heard of the Houdini, but what's the magic trick where you're pooping, but somehow you switch all your pants in the middle of it?
It's called the poop peenie.
Okay.
Oh no, we've killed Andy.
And that's a wrap, everybody.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna leave out commentary for the rest of the video.
We're good. Let's just let the video play.
I mean, congratulations, guys. Sinking to a new low and hitting a new high all in the same moment.
That's what I get paid for. I get paid, right?
Oh yeah, checks in the mail.
Wait, checks? Like, that's like real old school, man.
Oh yeah. You gotta believe in the USPS, though.
It's PayPal now, right? He just had explosive diarrhea.
He was trying to do the Houdini and failed. Or the Poopini.
The poop-teeny. Poopini, actually.
It doesn't really work if you don't have pants to begin with.
That's true.
Well, we don't know that.
So there's nothing but hell and misery in the middle of this swamp, so we're just gonna go around the outside for now.
So it's a Dark Souls swamp.
Yep.
It doesn't poison you, though.
That's nice.
Oh. That is uncharacteristic of a swamp.
And I don't think there's any part of it that slows you down.
No, there's not.
So this isn't really a swamp, then?
It's just a wide open area with that looks like a swamp. Yes, exactly. It's just
really shitty texture poppin'. It still hasn't loaded. It's terrible.
yeah. It's kind of sad because this area looks really nice otherwise.
It's the best looking area if it would just load.
Too bad we won't see it.
It never loads. Real oversight by the developers.
Yeah, strange. So in all our discussions of Twitter funnymen, reminded me of an interaction that I swear actually happened at work a couple days ago. I was talking to one of our security guards, and he says, "Howdy." So, without even thinking,
Is he your work sheriff?
I pull out, "I'm the sheriff of sucking your dick."
Okay.
He pauses, and then goes, "What?" And then I said, "What?" And we both started laughing.
So you really have to let me know what the inside of that unemployment office looks like then.
Did you at least know the guy?
Oh, yeah, no. I'm very friendly with him.
No, this is the first time you met him.
That dude's the sheriff of sucking dick.
Everybody knows it.
I mean, that just brings up the question, can a sheriff suck a dick so bad that he has to arrest himself?
Yes. I can confirm.
Yeah, it's kind of a code of honor type thing.
He has to. He's forced to. Otherwise, they take his badge away.
If I can't be held accountable under the law, nobody can be held accountable.
No, absolutely no one is above the law.
So speaking of sheriffs, welcome to the sheriff of making my life worse.
Oh, look, it's Solaire.
The sheriff of not sucking your dick.
So, you know how we kind of said that all times kind of converge at this point?
Uh-huh.
They didn't leave Dark Souls 3 out of that.
Good.
So now we're just refighting the Dragon Slayer armor.
Why not?
Without the giant floating nervous system, though.
True.
And if you're wondering why I had to go into the menu to switch to this item and why I didn't have it equipped, this armor set is so heavy for me, I cannot equip both items without fat rolling.
Yeah, the pains you go through for fashion.
But you have to.
This is why Bloodborne is the best Souls game. Because It just
Oh,
doesn't
no.
even.
Oh, wow.
no.
That's
don't-
cool.
If I don't kill him, he gets his health back.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
I was about to ask, does that happen?
There's no way.
Yes, please.
Oh,
But let me ask you, do you believe in miracles?
oh man,
Am I going to? Because...
I believe in pain.
this guy believes in miracles.
Because you should have noticed something by now.
Yeah.
Wow. It politely waited.
Sometimes life is cool.
Did it wait?
Oh. It timed out.
That was good timing.
So this is the armor set that should have fucking been in the base game to begin with.
Seriously.
And that's the Dragon Slayer armor.
Wow.
Oh no, it's in the game, and it's suddenly the best game ever.
So I don't know if I actually show this off, but there's an armor set that you can get in all 3 games that is missing something really important, and it's pretty related to the Dragon Slayer armor.
I know what you mean.
The plume?
Yeah.
So in Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3, the Ornstein plume on Ornstein's armor isn't there. But there was one fan who requested it be in for this final DLC, and they patched it in.
Whoa.
Alright.
Yep, they did, and it's actually the best thing ever.
It is everything any of us wanted. It's actually really good.
Why aren't you wearing it right now?
Because like I said, we gotta have some bad armor in there.
Just gotta make it consistent.
That's not bad though.
One video, one armor set.
If there's anything I know about Dark Souls, it's that heavy equals bad.
Only if your vitality is too low.
True.
Which it pretty much is at this point.
You should have power leveled some more.
Hey, that's not what we're doing here, okay? I need to prove something to nobody in particular.
Not even himself.
You know, for fashion, it's okay to be level 999.
High fashion is everything.
I mean, it's gonna get really weird because, like I said in Arch Dragon Peak, I kind of don't have a lot to spend souls on, so that number is just gonna keep going up. It's nothing like the 2.5 million I had in Dark Souls 2 from farming the Guardian Dragon for the Dragon Scales.
This is good. This is fun. It's real good. I like this.
I love fighting this giants. My favorite thing.
Best part is he respawns.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, of course he does.
All of those guys respawn, and it's implied that all of, both of those guys that we've seen so far are actually the same person.
He just finished it.
Okay, so that's what we call a combo finisher. It's like in Marvel versus Capcom.
Marvel
You
versus
almost said
combo.
Marvel versus Comcast.
See, I don't think that's really an interesting video game because no one's gonna want to be Comcast.
Yeah, but you get to vent all your frustrations.
Yeah, seriously, you could just wail on Comcast.
Then, like, print out a picture of the Comcast logo and just tape it to the right-hand side of the TV while you play.
And then burn it.
I mean, I'd say take it off the TV, but you're already so far gone at that point that who knows?
Time to get a new TV.
And so, she lived in fear of the dark,
Okay.
of the things that gnawed at her flesh.
I would
And
be
yet,
afraid of things that gnaw at my flesh
the
too, dude.
abyss
Well,
had
this
yet to
reference is
produce
pretty
any
obvious
such
based on what
creature.
we did
Fear
in
not,
this playthrough.
my friend, and let the feast begin. And so, despite his weighty armor, he lived in fear of a delicate thing, little more than a girl. Where fire resideth, shadows twist and shrivel, but in the abyss there are shadows none. Fear not the dark, my friend, and let the feast begin.
So I really like that reference
So,
because it
and
just
you feel-
basically says that Aegon is a giant baby. But some of the weapons here are a little weird. Like, not only do we have the preacher head, but we also have an arm.
This isn't the Bloodborne engine.
So there's not a whole lot left to cover in this area. Right now I'm just kind of making sure that I haven't missed any items. But there's nothing crucial to miss at this point. So I'm just circling all the way back.
Good. That makes for interesting gameplay.
Well, if they introduced a sort of, say, a fast travel system, and maybe they gave you an item where you could use that at any point, then maybe this would be a good game.
Uh-huh.
I'm imagining your character just like hopping on a pair of roller skates.
There we go.
I think they get stuck in the swamp really quickly, though.
Well, it wouldn't be Dark Souls without that.
So yeah, now that I'm approaching sort of normal PvP levels, this whole Dark Moon thing is going to get a lot more frequent.
Oh, good.
Are you sure you want to stay a Knight of the Dark Moon?
Well, let's see. Let's see how this fight goes. I do remember that I had no idea where the host was. I just found this evil phantom on my own.
Oh, good.
Maybe this is actually... No. It should... He should wear the ring that turns you into a host of embers. So you could vent your frustration over all these bad hosts.
Yeah, so that host fucking died, and then he almost died, and then... Man, fuck being a Dark Moon sometimes.
Well... You're getting summoned a lot, though. Most people complain it's broken.
How did he miss? Oh, that he didn't miss.
Yeah, that shield buff is always the worst, because I basically have to wait until his fire's gone. Because I'm pretty sure it buffs his poise as well. Or at least it did.
You know what's really good against those guys? There's a giant-ass hammer somewhere in this area, and it just flattens those guys.
I think I know what you're talking about, but we have to kill somebody first.
Oh yeah, but you need to kill somebody first is kind of a thing that's implied anyway.
Oh,
Oh,
okay, bye.
So we're scouting out the last bit. This is a dead end up here, so I'm gonna have to circle around and potentially deal with, what, like 3 ring knights at the same time?
That's not gonna be horrifying.
Yeah, you better run. Those little locusts, they will attack you if one of their bigger brothers or whatever is attacking you, but the moment you kill a bigger locust, all of them scatter.
oh, they're like grunts.
Still stopping that shield move.
So far, so good. Is there one of them patrolling? Oh, good.
Whoever did the sound design for those guys should be really commended.
Yeah.
Just all the armor clanking against each other.
It's pretty good.
So I'm trying my hardest to get this guy dead as soon as possible, because that patrol guy will circle around.
Well, yeah, he's patrolling.
Can he just, like, forget what he's doing for, like, 5 minutes?
No, he wouldn't be very good at his job.
Give me some space.
You could have just gone the other way and probably avoided him completely. That would have been smart.
Okay, how much of this do you want to be a completionist?
And you could just show off the part where you avoid an enemy. That's also part of a completionist OP.
That seems really tough, though. I don't know if I can do that. Like, I'm already clawing my hand around the controller to operate the camera while I sprint.
To see something and not murder it? And unthinkable.
Seriously. Oh, that's good.
So that's fine. That's a good thing.
Yep.
Yeah,
Gotta murder that.
That's not at all terrifying.
And it's just getting better all the time.
that's my favorite dragon we've seen so far.
It's a swamp dragon.
Kinda, yeah. A dragon made of swamps.
It's the worst. Oh boy.
Oh look, it's a bridge and a dragon.
That's fun.
So this is Meteor or Meteor or Meteor.
Meteor.
Even though his name is pronounced in the game, no one can come to a fucking consensus.
Why listen to the game?
Death of the author.
So, because of how narrow these ledges are, I've maybe died to this guy more in past runs than I would like to admit.
Well, you came really close there, so that's good.
You're not gonna die now, though. That would be dumb.
Oh, I didn't realize you healed. I thought you just died.
He's come very close several times.
Oh, yeah.
Just make it interesting for the fans.
Right in the space between his knees.
Oh yeah. That's where I was vulnerable too.
I see you have what's called a lagging hitbox.
Yeah.
I think they just treat that with antibiotics these days.
No, actually they kind of don't.
They just let it fester.
Yeah.
So, few people know this, but if you come over here, we can open up a shortcut back to the bonfire, so it's not a fucking pain.
I was hoping you would miss that somehow. Because part of me really just wants to see suffering.
Is evil. You can just end it there.
That's we understand.
So up next, we're gonna have to deal with some stuff, some real shit.
Good.
And what could it possibly be? Oh, you put your head in the fire. Good.
Not even squatting this time. Too bad.